The Goblin Lord's core shattered between Daichi's teeth. Power like molten iron flooded his veins. Black scales erupted along his arm, the sickening crack of bone reshaping to claw.
It hurts, but the strength, it's intoxicating. Every monster makes me more.
The dungeon fell silent. Dead goblins littered the stone. Only Daichi's ragged breaths.
My face, is it still human? The reflection keeps changing.
He pulled another core from his pouch. The hunger, a physical ache in his gut. His scales retracted, leaving raw pink skin. But the hunger only sharpened.
One more. Just one more. And I'll be strong enough. I swear.
He emerged into the night, a half-monster in the moonlight. The path behind was a trail of corpses. He didn't look back. The boy who entered that dungeon no longer existed. 3 months earlier, in a goblin den, Daichi made a mistake that would define everything. He had been starving. When the goblin fell, he tore open its chest and bit into the glowing core before he could think.
The moment my teeth pierced it, my whole body ignited. This is power.
At home, his mother saw the flicker of gold in his eyes and stumbled back, her face a mask of terror.
She looked at me like I was a monster. Maybe she was right.
From that night, Daichi learned to hide. He buried the hunger beneath a careful mask.
Every day, I feel it chewing at my insides. If I let go for a second.
There was a time when his hands were clean, when the world was simpler. That boy was gone now. As an F-rank hunter with a growing list of kills, Daichi knew the secret couldn't hold forever.
But what choice do I have? If they find out, I'll be hunted like the creatures I eat.
The Hunter Association hall hummed with noise, but Daichi walked through it like a ghost, his secret heavier than any sword.
Keep it together. Don't let the hunger show. Just another day. Daichi? I thought that was you. It's been years. Mika. You are a healer now? I remember you always fixed my scrapes when we were kids, and you became a hunter. We should team up. I can keep you patched up, like old times. Sure, that might be a good idea. If she sees the real me, she'll run, just like Mother did.
The guild clerk stamped their party registration without a second glance. 2 low-rank hunters, nothing special.
This is great. Let's take a quest tomorrow. I'll prove I can be useful. She has no idea what kind of partner she's really stuck with.
Inside the Goblin Warren, the air was thick with rot. Their first quest together had already gone wrong. A hobgoblin exploded from the darkness. Its massive club swung straight for Mika, who couldn't dodge in time.
She's going to die, and it's my fault for holding back.
Daichi didn't think. He pulled a goblin core from his pouch and crushed it between his teeth. Scales ripped through his skin. Claws tore from his fingers. He became a weapon. In one brutal strike, he obliterated the hobgoblin. Mika stared, pale, at the monstrous thing his arm had become.
Daichi, your arm. What was that? It's a temporary skill. Drains my stamina, but it fades. Don't worry, that didn't look temporary. But he saved me. I have to trust him. I am sinking deeper. Every lie feels like scales under my skin.
Weeks later, Daichi received his D-rank badge. The power he craved was pushing him higher, but the mask was cracking.
Well, look who climbed out of the gutter. Tell me, Daichi, do you sleep with those scales on?
He knows. How does he know? The hunger. It won't stop screaming.
Daichi's vision tinted red. His fist connected with Kaito's ribs before he registered the movement. The crack of bone silenced the hall. Kaito flew into a pillar, his armor dented like paper. Hunters scrambled backward. Someone screamed monster. For the first time, the word wasn't just in Daichi's head.
Daichi, stop. Look at me. This isn't you. It is me. It's exactly me, Mika. I am turning into something, and I can't stop it. Then we'll find a way. But you have to stop hiding. Not from them, from me. If I let her in, she'll see the monster. But if I don't, I'll become it anyway.
Daichi retreated to the guild's forgotten library, desperate for answers.
There has to be a record, something that explains this curse.
He found a crumbling tome with a single, horrifying illustration. A man devouring a heart, his body twisting into a demon.
The Devourer, a legend from the First Age. They said he became the Demon King.
The text described a hunger that could never be sated, a power that corrupted with every feast.
That's me. That's exactly what's happening to me.
Daichi threw the book aside and swore off course. For 3 days, he starved himself, but the hunger didn't just stay in his gut. It crawled under his skin, clawing to get out.
I can still feel them. Every core I ever ate, burning inside, demanding more.
He collapsed in an alley, clutching his stomach, realizing he couldn't stop. The curse demanded to be fed. That night, Daichi dreamed of himself as a fully transformed demon, standing over a village of ash.
I saw my own face, twisted and hungry. When I woke, the taste of ash was still on my tongue.
He started sneaking into monster lairs, stealing cores from the dead. The hunger quieted, but his arm never returned to normal. Scales crept past his elbow, permanent as a scar. He wore long sleeves even in summer.
Daichi, you are so pale. Let me check your mana. Something's wrong. I am fine. Just tired. Haven't been sleeping well. He's lying again. But if I push, he'll run.
She reached out anyway, fingers brushing his scaled forearm. He flinched like she'd burned him.
She touched it. She knows what I am. Why isn't she screaming?
But Mika only tightened her grip, refusing to let go. The cracks in Daichi's mask widened into a chasm. Mika spent every spare moment in the library, digging through forbidden texts for a cure. She found a brittle scroll detailing a sealing ritual, an ancient way to suppress a curse's hunger.
Daichi, I found something, a ritual that might hold back the curse.
Daichi stared at the scroll, his scaled hand trembling, a fragile thread of hope.
Could this ritual be real? Every hope so far has been a lie.
Before Daichi could answer, the guildmaster's voice echoed through the hall. He summoned Daichi to his office, demanding an explanation for the Kaito incident. Behind closed doors, the guildmaster was blunt. Any further incident, and Daichi would be stripped of his rank and thrown out.
If they expel me, I lose everything. There's no life for me outside these walls.
The sealing ritual was their only hope, but Daichi couldn't shake the feeling that time was running out. Daichi sought out the guild elder, the only one who might know the truth behind the old legends. In a chamber lit by a single candle, the elder spoke without turning around. You carry the Devourer's curse.
It was never a blessing. The first Demon King cast it to create a successor from the most desperate hunter. To break it, you must consume the current Demon King's core. But doing so will likely complete your transformation.
So I have to become the thing I'm trying not to be, just to have a chance at freedom.
The elder handed Daichi an old scroll marked with the Demon King's location.
This is a suicide mission. But if I do nothing, I'll turn anyway.
Daichi clutched the scroll, his claws piercing the paper.
Is there any other way?
None. The curse will consume you. The only question is whether you meet your end as a man or a monster.
That night, Daichi sat alone, the elder's words echoing. He would not drag Mika into this hell with him.
Mika believes the sealing ritual will work, but I know the truth. If I stay, I'll destroy her.
He wrote a short message, leaving it on his desk. Mika, don't follow. This curse ends with me. Please live. At dawn, Daichi slipped out of the guild, his scaled arm hidden beneath a cloak. He didn't look back. An hour later, Mika found the note. Her hands trembled as she read it.
He's going to face the Demon King alone. He thinks he's protecting me, but he's just breaking my heart. I won't let you die alone, Daichi. I'll follow you to the Demon King's lair if I have to.
She grabbed her healer's kit and a small pouch of cores Daichi had hidden. His emergency supply. Mika rushed out of the guild, determined to reach him before it was too late. The hunt had begun, miles away. Daichi felt the hunger claw at him, but he pressed on. Ahead lay the Demon King's domain. The air thickened with sulfur as Daichi crossed into the Demon King's borderlands. Nothing here was still alive. Lesser demons swarmed from fissures. He tore through them, but the hunger screamed louder with every kill.
I can't stop. If I don't eat their cores, I'll collapse before I even reach the throne room.
He bit into a core, and the scales crept past his shoulder, up his neck, cold and permanent. His reflection in a puddle showed a face half covered in black scales, one eye now glowing a solid amber.
Am I still human? Or am I just a vessel for this curse, waiting to be filled by the Demon King?
Miles behind, Mika followed a path of monster corpses. She found a patch of scales, Daichi's shed skin, and clutched it to her chest.
He's losing himself faster. I need to reach him before there's nothing left of the boy I knew.
Daichi's steps slowed. The hunger was no longer just a pain, it was a voice, whispering to let go.
Number, I won't become a demon. Not yet. I'll hold on until I face the king. Then, I'll end this.
Mika crested a ridge and saw Daichi, half monster, at the Demon King's fortress. He spun at her footsteps, claws out, a feral snarl on his scaled lips. Barely human.
Daichi, stop. It's Mika. I came to help, not fight.
For a heartbeat, his eyes flickered blue. The boy she knew surfaced.
Leave. This place will swallow you. I can't protect anyone. Not like this. We swore at 6 to watch each other's backs. Did you think I'd break that promise?
His claw shot at her throat, stopping a hair away. She stood still, tears falling.
I almost killed her. I am no better than the monsters. I am not afraid of you. I am afraid for you. Stand with me, and we'll find a way.
Daichi lowered his claw. Together, they faced the fortress. The throne room doors groaned open. There, on a seat of skulls, the Demon King waited, a grin splitting his scaled face. Every core you ate, every night you starved. I designed it, he purred. You were born to replace me.
Kneel, boy, accept the throne. Rule at my side, and the hunger will become your greatest weapon.
This is what I was made for. All my suffering. Just to become him. Daichi, don't listen. He's using you. The boy I knew would never bow to a monster.
The girl has no vision. Join me, and you can protect her, or destroy her, as you please.
I'd rather die a man than live as your puppet. I refuse.
The Demon King rose, his aura crushing the air. Then let your suffering begin. Daichi lunged, claws aimed at the king's heart. The clash sent shockwaves through the fortress. Mika pressed her back to a pillar, clutching her sealing scroll. This was the only chance. The Demon King backhanded Daichi across the throne room. He crashed into a pillar, bones cracking.
You disappoint me, boy. I expected a king, not a broken whelp.
Mika rushed to Daichi's side, pouring every ounce of her mana into healing him. But the damage was too deep.
Daichi, stay with me. I can't lose you. A core from a fallen demon. If I eat it, maybe I can hurt him.
He clawed across the bloodied floor and devoured the core in one savage bite. The curse surged. Scales sealed his remaining eye. His voice became a guttural roar. With unnatural strength, Daichi lunged, his claws ripping through the Demon King's shoulder. The Demon King staggered, ichor pouring. But Daichi collapsed, the borrowed power already fading.
Daichi, number. This can't be the end.
Daichi rose on shattered legs. The Demon King's ichor slick under his claws. The monster still breathed.
Do it. You were born for this. Become my legacy.
Daichi's claw clamped around the core and wrenched it free. It pulsed with violet light, heavy with centuries of malice.
Now, Daichi, break the curse. But if I eat this, I'll become the very thing I swore to destroy.
Mika's voice cut through his hesitation. Not with pity, but with a fierce love that refused to let him go.
The boy she loved is still in here. I won't let him die. This is the only way.
In one motion, Daichi brought the core to his mouth and swallowed. Darkness erupted from within. His spine snapped back. Scales roared across his flesh. The curse was rewriting him into a true demon king.
Daichi, no. Don't you dare give up.
The transformation was complete. Daichi's form erupted. Wings of shadow, horns that scraped the ceiling. The Demon King had his heir. He rammed through the fortress, rocks cracking under his new strength. Reason had fled. Only rage remained. But in a pocket of his mind, a spark of human consciousness still flickered. Chained, drowning, but alive.
This is all that's left of me, a prisoner in my own body. How do I fight this?
He threw himself against the chains, again and again, each blow weaker. But he wouldn't stop.
Mika. She believed in me. If I give up now, I'll never see her again.
From the real world, Mika's voice pierced the nightmare. Soft, yet it cut through every roar.
Daichi, please, I am still here. Don't leave me.
For one breath, the demon froze. Its golden eyes flickered amber. Inside, the real Daichi seized the moment and pushed back with everything he had.
Mika, seal me. Now. Use the ritual. I can't hold on much longer.
Mika unfurled the ancient scroll, her hands trembling but resolve stealing her voice. She began the incantation, syllables of power that made the fortress walls groan. The demon roared as chains of light latched onto its limbs, burning where they touched.
Let it burn. It's the only way back to her.
Mika's voice cracked, but she pushed every drop of mana into the binding. Black scales sizzled and dropped from Daichi's arm, revealing pale human skin beneath. The terrible wings disintegrated like ash, the horns crumbling to dust on the stone floor. Runes of sealing etched themselves around Daichi's neck, a collar of light that faded into a scar. With a final shudder, the demonic energy collapsed inward, and Daichi fell, utterly human, into Mika's waiting arms.
Daichi, it worked. You are back. Please, open your eyes.
Daichi's eyes opened to a world without hunger. His body was weak, but it was his, and that was enough.
No scales, no whispers, just me.
By dusk, the guild's rescue team navigated the rubble and found 2 survivors huddled against a shattered throne.
He broke the curse. He's human again.
A scarred official stared at him, a boy who had become a demon, and then, impossibly, a man again. There were no protocols for this. In the guild master's office, the judgment was swift. The license was stamped. Void. Rank revoked. You are no longer a hunter.
I was a hunter. Now I am just a person. That's more than I ever was.
He accepted the stamped paper without protest, his hand steady for the first time in months.
You are free, Daichi. We're both free.
Spring came to the village. Daichi's hands, once claws, now calloused from a plow.
This body is weak, but it's mine, and that's enough.
Mika visited every evening, a basket of herbs in one hand, and a smile that made his heart feel whole.
You are actually good at this farming thing. Who knew? I had a good teacher. Remember when we were kids and you tried to grow a carrot in a cup? Hey, it sprouted. Eventually.
They sat on the porch as the sun bled orange, the silence no longer needing words.
This is happiness. Not power, not revenge, just this.
He still woke sometimes, reaching for claws that weren't there. But the hunger was truly gone.
Come on, You still owe me a rematch at that board game from 10 years ago.
Later, Daichi's fingers traced the rune scar on his neck. The mark that once bound a demon now felt like a second heartbeat.
This scar, it's not a curse. It's proof I chose to be human.
He remembered the throne room, the searing pain, and Mika's voice cutting through the darkness. They walked to the hill crest as the sun bled orange. Below, the village glowed with quiet life.
Beautiful, isn't it? I think it's worth every scar. I used to think power was everything, but you taught me there's strength in being weak.
He took her hand. No claws, only calluses, and squeezed gently.
Thank you, Mika, for not giving up when I was a monster. You were never a monster to me. Just the boy who promised we'd grow old together in a peaceful world.
Stars pricked the darkening sky. The scar was just a mark now, and Daichi's smile was finally real. The next dawn, Daichi knelt beside a still pond, his reflection perfectly human.
No fangs, no scales, just a farm boy with dirt on his nose.
Mika crept up behind him, a plucked wildflower in her hand.
Don't move. This is a very serious farmer certification.
She tucked the flower behind his ear. For a heartbeat, he just stared. Then laughter burst from them both.
There. Now you look like you actually belong in a peaceful village. I'll wear it proud. Beats a hunter badge any day.
They stood together, the village bustling gently below. The camera drew back, over fields and rooftops, until the two figures were just specks in a landscape that no longer knew monsters. And somewhere in the morning light, a simple life, finally his. Far from the village, in a forgotten cellar, a wooden chest sat chained and still. Inside, sealed by Mika's ritual, the remnants of a demon king's power glowed a faint, hungry violet. Miles away, in a sun-dappled forest, a young hunter, barely more than a child, tripped over a half-buried shard. It pulsed with a light she had never seen, a warmth that felt strangely familiar. She picked it up, and for one heartbeat, her eyes reflected an amber glow. The hunger never dies. It only waits. But Daichi, far away, rested unaware, his hands wrapped around a plow, his heart wrapped around Mika. The village hummed with quiet life, untouched by the stirring darkness. And in the cellar, the violet light dimmed, but did not vanish. Some curses sleep. Others simply choose a new vessel.